most proud of? Recruiting this young lady. I love that scene when she's sitting by the water, by the sea, admiring. She had not seen any kind of water or sea before. And I try to recruit her and she goes, but you're my enemy. And I look at her and I say, I am not your enemy. And that this is what I'm trying to tell the whole world, that we're not each other's enemies. Let's just get together, because together we're more powerful.
Yeah.
And I love that scene.
Yeah.
And finally I recruit her.
What am I most proud of? The whole playing Bobbie is really physically enduring. So I'm just really proud that I've survived. I think is probably
That's a good one.
It's probably good. So I'm like, wow, I've made them shit. It's 3 years down the track and I'm still alive. It's great. So yeah, probably that.
I'm still alive. This is what I don't read the books because I don't want to know what happens next. I decided, I bought the first one and I started reading, then I thought, no, it's not a right idea, because in real life, if they tell me you're going to get killed in a month, it's going to affect all my behavior and my life. So, but my nieces keep reading them and they call me and they say, Auntie Shohreh, you're still alive. I told you not to tell me. Why do you even tell me? So, yeah, it's important to stay alive in this world.
Chrisjen already found ways to like swear on basic cable. Are we going to see an expansion of that?
But thank God for that. I don't have to sanitize all those curses and causes, because we used to do this.
Yeah.
They would take us, me, more than you, and we would turn fuck into far enough, or fuck wonderful. And it really looks fake, not real, but we had to do it. We had to sanitize those words, so we don't have to do this anymore. And let's face it, even kids get to say these things.
Some of her lines.
Some of my lines,
So
kids' lines.
Amazing. Like we'll do a read through and she'll say them and we will be like crying laughing and we can't finish the script because they've written some really funny ways for her to curse. So look forward to those.
Oh, I'm curious, just, being on Amazon, that also opens up, like, a broader region for this show to be. Yeah, so I'm really curious just, like, how that changes your understanding of the show, and also if you've had any experiences with fans from other parts of the world, and how they interpret the show, maybe in similar and different ways from American or Canadian audiences.
Oh, yeah.
The show is about the people of the world. It should have been on Amazon from day one. If it's about the people of the world, it should be shown to the people of the world. And I, for one, am so grateful for this, because before I had to tape every show and send it to the UK to my brothers and my mother so they can see it too. Now we get to watch it simultaneously. These game changers have changed everything. It's just incredible, unbelievable that the whole world gets to watch the show and see what is happening in this future world, which they keep calling it science fiction, and I keep saying there's nothing fiction about it anymore. This is what is happening in today's world. And sometimes, stupidly, I say, I wish it was a daily show so we could tape it in the morning, show it to the people in the evening, and see how timely we are. There are stuff in season 2 and season 3 that is really happening now, and I'm like, what did just happen? Did we foresee it? Did we know it was coming? Obviously, these amazing novelists, geniuses, had to sort of had to imagine how the future is going to be, and I'm so happy that it is for them to do this, because these people, James S.A. Corey, Ty, and Daniel, they're intellectuals. They're people who believe in collaborative works. Male, female, it does not make a difference. We can all work together, shoulder to shoulder, and forget about the past and how our roles was to stay home, and nothing wrong with that. If I would like that to be voluntarily. If a woman voluntarily wants to stay home and takes care of her children, let her do that. That's a very important job, without paying, of course. But we have to have a choice. And the only way we can do this is to participate, to do something about it, rather than just staying home and nagging.
And that's one of the things with both of your characters in particular and just the Expanse in general is there's so many amazingly strong female leads on this show that I feel is something that has been missing a little bit from science fiction. So the fact that you guys, you come on and you take
Made
names
it
and-
way better.
but like,
I love that
especially with this
self-confidence.
too, how is that for you, to know that you have all these fans and young females that are looking up to you in a genre that they may love but don't really have a good female role model in yet?
It certainly feels great because as a woman, what you want to do, apart from doing your job right, is to send a message out, especially to the other half. Hey, look, you don't have to, listen to what you've been told to do. So think, vote. Your voice matters. So this is what show is trying to say. And I, for one, am so grateful because I know when all the girls in the Middle East or the other half, when they watch us, they think, oh, if they did it, we can do it too.
Yeah.
So
It gives them hope. And I'm Polynesian, and there's not really many of us like doing acting on the world stage, and like the only person I can think of that I saw when I was younger was Lilo from Lilo and Stitch and her big sister, and that was great, but there was never anybody that I saw that I was like, oh my god, that's me. And I've definitely experienced that with women in New Zealand, Australia, and in the Pacific Islands where they've gone, oh, like Frankie's doing this. That's so awesome. It just gives them so much hope, and I think it's like such a wonderful thing to give young women. And also the women we play are so great. It's like it's not just we're not just playing sexy girlfriends anymore and stuff like that. We're actually playing women with substance and with brains and all that stuff. So I'm always really proud of it.
even men are happy for us. I received a file letter from a British young male actor. He's saying, we're so happy you made it in Hollywood. Like, oh my god, he's happy for my success.
Yeah.
Yes, because he knows that there's a place for it. If I made it, he will make it too.
Yeah.
And having so many female characters, it allows you to have relationships with each other, of course.
Yeah.
And your dynamic is one of my favorite on the show. Will we see you guys together this season?
I love this one.
Well, let's just say that they would be fools to not put us back into a scene together, that's for sure. And we'd be at the office like, come here.
This one does.
Why?
When am I going to be with Shohreh?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've already had a few offers for the spin-off, so we definitely have to. Yeah.
We have to do
We have
that,
to.
you're
We
right.
have to. It's so funny, we play such serious
Exactly.
women. And then they call cut and me and Shohreh are like, no, like just dancing away, but we have to be so serious on the screen. But it's so much fun, and they would be fools not to, so
Yeah.
you might see a bit of communicating between us.
What are some moments you're most looking forward to on the show that we can watch out for?
The sorry?
What are some of your favorite moments
moments
that you're looking forward to showing the
I
audience?
must admit that Bobbie does have some action. One of the action scenes that I do is by far the best one that I've seen on The Expanse, and I'm not even bragging. It's so good. Even the boys were like, dude, that was the best action scene we have seen on all of The Expanse. I was like, oh, what? Like, I was watching it like it wasn't me. That's how great it was.
It takes
So
emotion to do that.
Yeah, that will be great. I can't like divulge too much into it, but yeah.
Well, for me, it's very interesting. I never thought that Chrisjen needs to do micromanagement because she's surrounded by
Help.
brainy people around. But it's interesting that no matter who we are, what we do, at some points in our lives, we need to do a micromanagement thoroughly. And interesting, soon as the characters started doing it, I started doing it in real life. Like, wait a second, maybe she's right. Maybe I need to look over whatever others my characters are doing for me. And it's just incredible because you keep working and you keep learning from your mistakes or your right doings. We'll see.
Thank you so much.